This contest is 6 3-minute rounds of boxing in the middleweight division. Introducing to firstly boxing out of the blue corner wearing black shorts, Jim would go with the weighting scale. 11 stone, 5 pounds, 1 ounce. Tonight is his 24th professional contest. Heading from the Czech Republic, the Gypsy, Albrecht. And boxing out of the red corner, wearing multicolored shorts in the weight. He's scaled 11 stone, 3 pounds, 9 ounces. For one contest, he has one weight. Heading from Liverpool, Paddy, Lacey. Timekeeper at the bell is Phil Morris, and the referee in charge of the action is Andy from Leeds. This contest has been amended. It is now 4 3-minute rounds. Thank you.
So here we are, the 6th fight, as we've been saying, scheduled 9 tonight at Liverpool Olympia, and we've got Paddy Lacey, who very recently made his debut again in this ring, in this hall, just a few weeks ago. You might have seen quite a lot of him on social media. Obviously, he was a good amateur who Ricky knows, and we'll talk about that in a sec. But also a decent footballer as well. Played at in the football league and currently plays for Chester. Brought a lot of fans with him here. Good ticket seller, sorry. And he's up against 4 3-minute rounds against a guy from the Czech Republic, Pavel Albrecht.
I couldn't pronounce that, mate.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of him before, but you know Paddy well, don't you, from the amateur game, Rick? Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I don't think he was in the solly when I was there, but I mean, from what I've seen there, he's been out for a while, like injuries and stuff through the football and whatnot. But when solly used to always like put like little videos up of the lads when they were fighting, and I think I remember seeing him stop someone at Crocky Sports Centre on like in like one of the quarter-finals or something, the ABA or something. So carries a bit of power and he can have a bit of a go, like, you know, he's not soft.
And he won the Haringey Cup as well, which is a great competition that you've boxed in as well.
Yeah, I boxed in Haringey a couple of times. I went down with a few of the lads. Some lads who used to be with Steve, what's it called, Adam Farrell. He's here tonight actually, and he won the Haringey when I went down with him. And just a shame he never carried on for a bit longer, to be honest. I think he had like a couple of fights, won both with them, and I think he's a teacher now.
Yeah. But I was impressed by Paddy last time. You know, he caught his opponent with a good shot in the first, but didn't dive in, took his time. Yeah. His opponent was here, but he wasn't ready to go. He took his time, and then he got a good chin as well, because he shipped a few in the second and the third. But you know, he won in the end, shut out all 4 rounds, and he'd be looking to do the same again here against a guy who's just seems to be throwing bombs every time he can.
What was it said on his t-shirt at the start? Bulldozer.
Bulldozer, yeah.
Brilliant.
I think he just had a little trip there, and
yeah, I mean, like John always says to us in the gym, and that, don't rush in and that. So really, it's just about being patient, looking for your openings, picking your shots as and when they come and that. And if you can see some mannerisms or any things where they do similar things all the time, that you pick up on it, and you can sort of draw the lead and then let them go a bit.
Yeah, Joe Tonks in the corner there saying don't get too close, keep your distance, because obviously your opponents are going to be close to the ropes, backing up all the time, and it's important to not get carried away, isn't it, and dive in, and then you lose all leverage then on your shots.
I don't know, I mean, like you say, best place to like plant your shots in really from the centre of the ring, because then all the judges can see it from every angle and that. But I mean, really the only time they're really getting scored by the judges now when it's title fights or like anything beyond 8 rounds, otherwise it's the referees calling the shots.
Good little first round. Second round here, and Paddy doing well again, just boxing behind his jab, and obviously he's got he's on the M&S Bank Arena show in Liverpool on December the 11th. Doesn't want anything to happen here, so he's just he's keeping busy, and
I mean, if you've got the pulling power and you can do the tickets, then why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you've got some pulling power of your own soon, Rick, haven't you? You're going to be in the home corner for the first time for God knows how long?
Over 5 years now. I think the last time I boxed in the home corner was in Wigan against Brett Friday. And to be honest with you, I mean, that one could have gone either way. But I nicked it just about. I mean, when I watched it back, I think my work rate that got at me. But I mean, I couldn't have argued whether to give it a draw or even if to give it to him. At the time, I didn't really feel like I won it. But I mean, it was only when I spoke to Lee in the changes afterwards and then I watched it back following it that I actually thought, you know what, I think I might have just nicked it there. But like I said, if either got it or if I got it a draw, then I couldn't have argued. But since then, it's just been on the road because selling tickets, well, you know, it's hard going.
That's it. So you've been the away fighter pretty much all over the country, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I had 2 home fights, and then everything I've had since then's all been on the road. Been travelling to everybody's backyard: Belfast, Glasgow, Aberdeen, I don't know, Watford, York Hall a few times. The list goes on.
You're looking forward to being back at home in the home corner, yeah?
Yeah, I mean that's more to do with Steve. I think it's nothing to do with me like doing tickets or nothing like that. I think I don't know. I think it's just helped me out a bit, but. It'd be nice, yeah. I mean, I know where it is, I know when it is, I know who it is, but probably best off not giving that away. But it's a bit of a 50-50 fight. I mean, the kid, he has, you know, he's unbeaten up to now, and well, we'll just have to see what happens on the night.
Well, good luck for that, and we'll be there, and we'll be hopefully chatting to you soon. Sorry, I was just paused after seeing that Michael Jackson impression by Pavel Albrecht there. He said he thought that there was a bit of a low blow there by Paddy, but I don't think there was. I don't think it maybe caught him on the...
I don't think we're going to be seeing Billy G getting played anytime soon.
Shaman, Rick.
I don't know, it's going to be more like Bungie when his head gets spent back with these jabs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was a little shout in the army back in the day. Off the lads. Somebody got caught with a good shot and everyone went back to there. Bungie off the lads. I've whiplash the next day, like.
Yeah, he's a little bit unorthodox, isn't he? This, the Czech lad.
I don't know. He just seems to be like covering up and trying to stay away from him.
Covering up and then just throwing big wide shots.
I think he's a bit wary because obviously he's took a few of them shots there, and he's probably thought, just trying to play it safe and not take too much punishment. Because chances are he's probably going to get another call up for like next week or whenever he gets another match up. Could even have a few in the pipeline.
Oh, the best exchange of the show there. Best exchange of the fight. Sorry.
Yeah.
Paddy did well again to keep his composure and not get rushed into anything stupid.
No, definitely.
Around here, and you noticed, didn't you, Rick, at the in the interval? I think if anyone's seen it, watching, you know, the Czech guys. Look, he was blown a bit there in the corner.
Yeah, definitely. You know, if Paddy's busier, he's taller, he's longer.
Yeah, step it up. You know, if he can get busier.
That to his advantage. Yeah. But I mean, now and again the guys coming back and like throwing little wild flag like he did there, but I think Paddy's time just a bit too good for him, a bit too fast.
He's throwing these from he's throwing these from the cheap seats, isn't he? He's, you know, even I can see these coming.
Little wild shots in it, like the haymakers or ale sticks, if you want to call it that, back in the bars.
But yeah, he's got to work behind the jab, hasn't he, Paddy?
Shot. The other guy's not really been that busy. Just now and again when he gets a bit frustrated and caught with a few shots that he'll come in and start having a little bit of a go.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the distance, you know, Paddy seems to have like good time with his feet and that, because as the other guys started coming in with the jab and that, he just like steps out of the way. It's just missing by miles. Just like that little split. Just treat that little bit of distance just enough.
Yeah. And he's crossing his feet as he's walking back, and
nah, don't really crossing your feet. Off balance, get caught with the shot. Even when he gets over the tap, it looks like you go over. It looks like a knockdown. You get scored as it won't.
Yeah, that was clever by Paddy there. You know, it was just as the guy was moving out of range of the jab, he threw the right into the body. So all of these are scored, and you know, good learning fight again.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he's just taking his time. He's looking for what shots he can get off, and that maybe just trying to, you know, work out a few kinks and see what he can get away with and what he can do. Just it's all about practice for him to bring him on and boost his confidence in it.
Oh, sounded like it connected with something, but Paddy wasn't. He wasn't phased at all.
No. It looked like he turned his head a little bit. Maybe took a little bit of the sting out of the shot.
Yeah.
And that's, it's an art in itself just to be able to get that in, get out the lengths and things like that. And so very rare you see that sort of thing happen. Now again you might see Canelo do it.
Yeah, nice jab, nice 1-2 by Paddy. Maybe double the jab up a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, if he goes in out with a few phases and that, gets a few shots off, back out, straight back in again, he'll probably get him with a few more shots.
Yeah.
And might be able to lead up to something a bit more.
Paddy showed power in the first fight when he rocked his opponent in the first round with the left hook, and there he is now trying that again. So good variety as well, but difficult against an opponent like this who's running, who's on the back foot, and then just all of a sudden burst into life, but with really wild haymakers.
I don't know. I think maybe it's probably because Paddy's a bigger body, but he's got a bit more power in that. Whereas this kid just seems to be on the back foot. Yeah. Whereas I mean, being a shorter guy.
Last round there, Paddy Lacey, local middleweight, against the Czech visitor Pavel Albrecht, who's shown a bit in spurts, Rick, but it has been a bit wild at times, hasn't it? And he's probably lost every round so far, but he's still doing exactly the same thing, isn't he? Covering up.
He hasn't really had that much momentum. I mean, apart from when he gets cut with a wild shot now and again, he has a little bit of a go on that. But I don't know. I think it's just a bit odd because I mean he's been on the back foot for the most of the fight. Considering he's the shorter guy. Stylistically, you'd think he'd want to be closer to try and walk him down and pick him off and not take his reach away from him. But
I don't know. There again, but I think he's maybe a bit deceiving. It looks like he's a big lad and maybe has power, but he's obviously Paddy's in a lot better shape. Again, he's saying there that that was a low blow, but it wasn't. It got him in the. You can't really miss that stomach, but.
Worst thing you can do really though, sometimes it's like motion to the referee to say something's gone wrong or something, because that could be a time where you get caught with a big shot. Seen it happen loads of times.
Oh, good right hand, good right hand by Paddy there.
He's just holding a bit here to buy himself a bit of time.
Some slight swelling under Paddy's eye there, but that should be gone by December the 11th.
Yeah, you'd like to think.
He wants to look good for the posters.
Good for the weigh-in and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's been pretty patient, like, you know what I mean? He's waiting, he's looking, he's having a little bit of a go here and there. Oh.
Yeah, good right hand, good right hand, I think that probably hurt him more than we think, but again, these wild shots, isn't it?
I thought his foot slipped out the ring a little bit there, though, the other guy.
Nice one to the body again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's sitting down on the shot a bit more now.
Yeah.
See a little bit of spite in that.
Saying he got caught with the back of the glove, but
I don't know.
Not at all.
Yeah. Just a feinting maybe, throw a little bit of a lead and then get the shot over the top.
That was actually quite nice there, But Paddy comes straight back with the right hand. And again, he's
complaining
about it low, and it just wasn't low at all.
No. Maybe borderline on the waistband, but it wasn't like low to the point where he's actually in his area.
In his crotch,
Very wary about what you say, aren't you? On my best view, been told I can't swear. That's made of being a scouser. If they had the bleeps on, we'd be alright. Let's be honest, they'd be like beep beep every other word.
Albrecht again looking for the big shot as he hit the 10-second marker, but Paddy, I think, a good little workout for him there. He had to think at times, didn't he? And something a bit different from the first fight.
Mr. Brown scoring contest 40 points to lose 6 points for the owner. Now representing 2 professional contests from Liverpool, Paddy and Lacey. The appreciation please for Liverpool, Albrecht.
boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north. Click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.